Are you looking for a single story home with a next gen suite? Well, I've got the perfect home for you. Check it out. All right, guys, so here we are. This is gonna be the Pioneer floor plan. I've said this in a previous video. I've got 4 models to check out, so if you guys are interested in looking at any of those, just look at my previous videos. So, as you can see, we've got the paver driveway, and as we walk up to the left side of the house, we got another walkway. Where does this take us? So, like I mentioned, we do have a next-gen suite. I just want to show you guys what it looks like walking up. So if you guys have, family members that are staying over or in-laws, something like that, they do have their own private entrance from the garage. So you can park the car in the garage. If you noticed at the front of the house, there's a singular bay. So you can have the garage opener for that. And then you have an entrance from that garage into the next gen suite. So we're going to take a look at that as we get inside. Man, it is gorgeous outside. It's like 60 degrees today. All right. So like I said, that's gonna be that singular bay that if you wanted to, you can just make that private for whoever's staying, whatever you like. Nice big garage. But let's make our way inside this house. So, just like the other floor plans, we've got nice double doors in this wide walkway. Let's get inside this house. Okay. Wow. So once again, we have another really big single story home here at Luca. You can literally get a base model home without really any upgrades. And the home's still gonna look nice, but you have certain options and upgrades that are gonna cost a bit more money, such as your flooring, countertops, maybe cabinets. But I'll go over as we walk through the house, what's included, what's not. So, hold on, let me put my hydro flask down. Chugging that thing all morning. Okay, so we do have our first 2 bedrooms separated by this bathroom. Let's start over here. Okay. Check this out. So pretty good size, about what you would expect for just a standard bedroom. I mean, you've got this window, not a ton of light just because sun's coming from that way. So we're not getting a ton of natural light shining into the house, into the room. We're gonna have pre-wires for the ceiling fan or light, whatever you'd like to put in there. So the actual light itself isn't going to be included, but what is included, oh my gosh, what is included is the pre-wire. Man, I don't know why that was so hard to say. Guys, I have not had my coffee yet, so I do apologize. Here we go into the coat closet. Decent size, about what you would see next to any front door in any home. And then we've got our full bathroom. So we've got white cabinets, quartz countertops, silver finishings. And then in our shower, pretty standard shower tub combo with our fiberglass enclosure. This is about what you would expect in any home, but I mean, it does look very nice. All these options here should be included. Lennar does have quick move-in homes. So whether that mean a home is 3 months away from completion or it's ready to move in today, they're all gonna have different options, different upgrades. So it's important to check with somebody in regards to what upgrades a home does have. So enough yapping. Take a look at this. So we do have a really nice open floor plan here. let's start here in the kitchen. So we've got this really nice marble countertop. And again, lots of whites in this house. I love it, but I would get this place dirty so fast with how I cook. I don't know who can relate to that. I would hope some people. Got cabinets underneath the island. And this really cool looking backsplash. So I do like how the backsplash goes all the way up. Normally the only part that goes all the way up is gonna be behind the stovetop. So that way any splashback you get from any cooking doesn't get on the wall. It's easy to clean, but I do like how that backsplash does go all the way up. You do have stainless steel appliances, which are included. So here's your refrigerator. Here is your dishwasher. All GE appliances. Seems to be pretty standard with Lennar. And then here's your sink. So if you guys have watched any of my other videos, you'll see that I love when the sink is here in the island. You can do the dishes and keep an eye on everybody that's in your house. And really, really long countertop space. Okay, and then here we are walking into the living room and dining room area. So one thing I would like to point out, and I noticed this in other Lennar models, is that you've got this real big slider, right? You have the option to extend this and get the 12-foot slider, but the consequence of that is if you have a sectional, it's really gonna limit the amount of space that you have here in the living room area. And you can see what I'm saying right here. So obviously, you can go with the shorter slider and that'll give you more living room space, but of course, with the trade-off of not having this really nice slider. So of course, that's just something to keep into consideration. If you're looking into the Pioneer, just double check so you guys could really decide whether you want to go with a bigger living room or a bigger slider. You know what, let's take a peek. I can't go into the backyard, but you can see we got a really good sized backyard. So we were looking at the Elizabeth next door, and that was an oversized corner lot, but this is gonna be pretty average for this community. I say average, but it's still a really good sized backyard, considering Inspirada. And what I mean by that, Inspirada, you don't really find big backyards. I won't name certain builders, but you know, you wouldn't even be able to call it a backyard. So it's definitely good to see something like that, guys. Here is your pantry. And I mean, I am kind of surprised. This is pretty small. So for those of you that might be thinking, yeah, 2,400 square feet, I mean, this doesn't seem that big. Don't forget we have an entire next gen suite, which is taking up a pretty good chunk of the house. So I'm excited to show you guys that, but before we do that, we're gonna take a peek here at the laundry room and then entrance into the garage. So washer dryer combo, these are optional. They're not included. And then a pretty standard shelf right above that. Decent size. I do like that it gets this sort of indentation right there. So if you're doing laundry and the wife comes home or brother or sister, whatever, you're not gonna get bumped into. So the garage is locked just because it's used as storage right now, since this community still is under construction. And here's gonna be your smart panel. So that's gonna be for your internet cable. All that's gonna be tucked away nicely in that panel. And check this out, guys. So here is our next gen suite. I'll do a quick pan. It's like a little apartment. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a casita. All right, before I get ahead of myself, let's start here. So we have a kitchenette. And this is pretty much really anything you need if you're, you know, a family member staying here for the weekend or for the week or whatever you might offer for a family member. I mean, it feels like a hotel. You got everything you need in here. Like I said at the beginning of the video, there's your entrance. So you have your own private entrance and walkway. to the front of the house. You do have your own thermostat, so the air conditioning units, you're gonna have your own zone here in the next gen suite. One thing I will point out, it's hard to really tell just because of the model homes. They don't have any doors, but this doorway normally has a deadbolt. So if you want to lock this and, you know, keep that separation, your privacy from the rest of the house, that's entirely doable. And here is the next gen suite bedroom. So this is a pretty good sized bedroom. I mean, this is comparable to, you know, a lot of primaries that we see in, you know, other floor plans, other homes. So this is a good size right here. This is what, like a queen size bed and two pretty big nightstands. Here's your closet, and you do have your stackable washer dryer. So the only thing that you're not gonna have in this next gen suite is gonna be your oven and stovetop. But that's okay. Not everybody likes cooking anyways. Okay, here is your bathroom. So once again, all the finishings and upgrades are gonna be uniform with the rest of the home. So we've got the white cabinets, quartz countertops, and then your standing shower. Got a nice little bench over here with your fiberglass enclosure. So it's nice. I mean, you're not gonna see anything too crazy with the upgrades, but I mean, I think this is more than good enough. Okay. Let's take a look at the primary. That should be the last part of the house. So we have this nice landing right in front of the entrance to the primary. Oh, look at this. This is a pretty good size. So it seems like they staged it over here to have some sort of like owner's retreat, owner's landing. But I mean, in reality, this primary is just really big. King size bed, two pretty good size nightstands, and you got this entire wall. I mean, you can hang a pretty good TV over there. Whether you want a couch here or not, that's entirely up to you, but you do have the space to do that. And you got this nice big window right behind. I would have liked to have seen a slider going into the backyard here. I do not know if that's an upgrade. We'll have to double check with Lennar. I'm pretty sure it could be, but don't quote me on that, guys. If anybody needs to know, just shoot me a message and I'll confirm for you. Here is the primary bathroom. Once again, same upgrades inside here as we do the other bathrooms. Here's your powder room. And then you've got your shower tub combo. Again, this is all included. Other builders, you would see sometimes like a super shower where the shower jumps. I mean, I feel like it would be switched around, but the shower would come all the way out and you'd have sort of like a dry off area. That would be an upgrade, but I mean, obviously we don't have that here, so you don't need to worry about that. And here is our primary closet. Good size. I am out of breath. I don't know if I just yap a lot or what the case is. But if you guys like the property tour, I really do appreciate it if you subscribe, hit that like button. Otherwise, if you guys have any questions or you want to know anything about what's available right now, shoot me a message, leave a comment below. Love to hear from you.